Hey, Maximizers. How are y'all doing tonight? If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, and I am a coach that helps women start their businesses from scratch. And I wanted to go live because I skipped my live yesterday. I wanted to go live today and talk about starting your business before you are ready. And I know that starting a business can be so freaking scary. And I think I did a reel yesterday, a TikTok, talking about how I let fear hold me back from starting my business because I was scared of what I didn't know. And I just didn't have access to the knowledge and the information that I needed to start my business. But in 2023, there's so much free information. There's so many business coaches. There's so many courses, programs, masterclasses, live trainings just like this, where you can get the information that you need to start. And I also wanted to say there is no perfect time to start your business. No perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time. There's never going to be everything's working exactly at the right time for everything to look perfect. The perfect opportunity of like time is never going to come. So you have got to start before you are ready. Done is better than perfect, and getting started will help you start to fail forward, which means if something doesn't go right, you already know what didn't go right so you can move forward to the next thing. But if you never start, you never start. Hi, most incredible. Thanks so much for joining us. If you never start, you never start. So, starting before you are ready looks like doing your research. The number one reason why I didn't start my business sooner is because a lack of knowledge. I didn't understand the steps to take, what to do, the mindset to have, the consistency that was needed. So I absolutely implore you to do some research. I suggest to my clients 1 hour a day on your business, minimum. If you can give your 9 to 5, 8 to 10 hours a day, you can give yourself 1 hour a day. How you fit that hour in is completely up to you. But when you're first starting out, research, research, research. You should have listened to every single podcast, every single YouTube video, every single TikTok, reel, Instagram live, replay, free training that you can about the industry that you are desiring. And if you don't know what industry that you're desiring, just listen to a plethora of business coaches. Find the ones that resonate with you and consume all of their free content. You want to get as much information as possible. Make Google your friend. Google all the things. Any question you have, Google it, see what comes up. And feed yourself the information and get ready to do what you want to do. So, you want to take in all of this information, make it your own, and get started. There's never going to be a perfect time. Another thing, don't wait for a business loan or a massive amount of money. I've talked to so many potential business owners that are like, I need a loan, I need a grant, I need this, I need that. You have to figure out a way to start with what you have. If you want to start making your own lotion, but right now you don't have the money to make the ingredients, etc., 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 what can you sell now? Can you sell an ebook on how to keep your skin moisturized and use the proceeds from your ebook to get the ingredients you need to make your lotion? Can you do a masterclass and charge $20 and teach people with super dry skin how to stay moisturized, the products that they can use? Talk about your journey with getting into the fact that you're going to be building and making your own lotion, right? Like, get people behind your movement. But you have to start before you're ready. You have to figure out a way to start before you're ready. Maybe you do have a couple $100s of your own money that you're ready to invest, right? Don't go and try to make 50 lotions. Start with one or two. Make some for yourself, make some for your close friends and families. Perfect your formula. Start before you are ready. If you want to be a baker, you want your own bakery, you want to walk down the main street in your little town and you want a bakery, great. Start baking in your kitchen. Start making your cookies from scratch and your cakes from scratch and your cake pops from scratch. You have to start before you are ready. Because if you go from nothing, hey Jasmine, thanks so much for joining. If you go from nothing to a storefront bakery, you may not be able to handle the demand, or it may be no demand because no one knows your product or service. So I see a lot of you are watching. Welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal. I am a business coach for beginners. I help women start businesses from scratch. And tonight I'm literally talking about starting before you are ready. It's never going to be a perfect time for you to start your business, but today is a great day to start. So, for those of you that just joined, the first couple things I said was the reason why I didn't start my business sooner is because I had a lack of knowledge. I did not know what to do. I did not know what things cost. I did not know what I needed. I didn't know how to run an online business. I knew I wanted an online business. I just didn't know how to run one. I didn't know what it takes to have a business. There was a lack of knowledge for me. Knowledge was not as easily accessible as it is today. But for you, you should be able to Google, YouTube, Instagram, and podcast all the knowledge that you need to just get started. So, again, yesterday I did a live talking about setting goals. So, I want you to set your goals. So, if your goal is to have the bakery, how can you start today on your path to your bakery? Are you giving out free samples? Are you doing focus groups to let people test out your products? Are you trying different ways to make your cookies? Perfect that cookie before you get into the bakery. Or maybe you realize you don't like making cookies. So maybe you're just going to do cakes at your bakery and not cookies. Maybe you'll do some, but it's not going to be your flagship product. So whatever it is that you want for your business, how can you start it today? Do your research and take the first step today. Generate some income. One other thing I want to say, some people may completely disagree with me, and that's all right. Before you invest in an LLC, you should make $1,000. You should make $1,000 in your business before you get an LLC, because you're going to invest in an LLC, you're going to get the business bank account, and then you have no money to put in it. You don't have proof of concept. What if you buy this LLC, you do all the things, and you realize, this is not what I want to do? So then you do nothing. And then you have literally wasted a few $100s. Get proof of concept, do your research, start selling something, and then do all the business things. It's going to be totally okay if you wait for the LLC, but start selling. And if you are in a place where you're like, I don't know how to start, I would love to help you. I would love to help you. Tomorrow, I am hosting a Brain to Business Bootcamp. It is a 4-hour workshop where I'm going to help you take your ideas from your brain, turn them into a business, come up with your first offer, product or service for you to sell, and price your first offer. We're also going to do a 30-day money-making plan. So when you leave the bootcamp, you're going to know your business, you're going to know your offer, you're going to know how much to charge for your offer, and you're going to have a 30-day money-making plan. And then next week, we're going to have a private 30-minute one-on-one session where I can help you with implementing that business plan that you have created at the workshop. So there's still a few spots left. It's happening tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The price of the bootcamp with the one-on-one session is $149. You can click the link in my bio. You can go to KrysTheMaximizer.com, click on the Brain to Business Bootcamp. But it's happening tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to help you get started. I'm going to help you start before you're ready. I'm going to help you really narrow down and decide the one business idea you should focus on. That's another thing. When you are starting, you need to pick one business and focus on it. Perfect your products. Perfect your customer service. Perfect your social media before you try to have 3 and 4 businesses. You got to pick one, get focused. So if you have a million ideas for your business and you don't know which one to start with, the Brain to Business Bootcamp will help you get that clarity and pick one to start with. And if you don't like it, I say give yourself a minimum of 6 months. I spent 14 months on a business that I didn't love, and then I switched to become a coach. There is no next one. I don't know if I'm going to have another one. If I do, it won't be until the fall, but I have some other things planned for the fall. So I probably won't have another one anytime soon. I know for the rest of the summer, I do not plan to have another one of these. I do have a 12-month group coaching program if you're interested in that instead, but we'd work together for 12 months and I do help you with your business ideas. So the 12-month program is to just to give you that accountability and support as you grow the business. But my programs are for beginners. So if you don't have a business, you just have a business idea, the 12-month group coaching program will be available. So you can DM me. Now that program is $2,000. It's broken up into 12 payments of $199. So if you want long-term support, the Side Hustle Society is the 12-month program. That way, that will be a better fit. That's what's going to be available outside of one-on-one coaching. And I do have one-on-one coaching where we meet 3 times a month, just me and you. I meet you wherever you are and help you get to where you want to go with your business. So those are the 2 main ways to work with me, my 12-month program and my 6-month one-to-one. Okay. So, but the Brain to Business Bootcamp is literally step 1. It's the very, very, very beginning phases of starting your business. Okay. So if you are interested, shoot me a DM. I can get you on my email list so that way you will know when the next things are coming up. But the Side Hustle Society is the best place to be if you are starting your business from scratch, or if you have a business that you've started and you're not making any money. The point of the Side Hustle Society, the 12-month program, is to get you making at least a consistent $1,000 per month. That's the goal of the Side Hustle Society, to get your business started, your social media. If you need a website, but basically a place for your customers to buy from you, a way for you to deliver your products and services, and a way for you to make a consistent $1,000 per month. That's the Side Hustle Society. That is the 12-month group coaching program. Tomorrow's program is the beginning condensed. So what we do in 4 hours in the Brain to Business Bootcamp, we spend a few weeks of that inside the Side Hustle Society. You can, take at least 1 to 2 months to really flesh out your idea, flesh out your offer, and price it. But in the Brain to Business Bootcamp, we do it condensed in 4 hours, so you can leave like ready to go. The only sucky thing about the Brain to Business Bootcamp is that you don't get continuous support. You get 1 30-minute session with me, access to that replay, and that's it. And what I've learned is, especially in the beginning, and people don't realize it, you need more help and support in the beginning. So I am desiring to be a business coach for beginners, because there's not a lot of business coaches helping people who are at the very, very, very beginning stages. Like, I want to help you when your business is just an idea and you don't even know what business you want, because that's the part where a lot of people get stuck on and really trying to figure out and decide, what the heck is my business going to be? Because that was me. I've created a program that I needed because I had a million ideas of the businesses that I could have. And I tried a few of them, and most of them fizzled out. But once I sat back with myself and I really focused on what I wanted to do, what I loved to do, and then figured out a way to make money from it, it's flourished. And now it's pivoted. I started helping people like budget and coupon and save money. But I have this really amazing talent of helping women start businesses from scratch. And where I am in my life, I've decided to listen to what my heart desires, and my heart desires to help women start businesses from scratch. So I said, you know what? Let's pivot this business and let's help women start businesses from scratch. And it's not like I haven't been doing it. I ran my first business program, I think, in 2020. If not 2020, then early 2021 is when I had my first business coaching program. And I've been doing them off and on for the past 2 years. I've had at least like 10, maybe 8 to 10 one-on-one clients that I've helped with their business as well. So for the past 2 years, I've been really helping women with their businesses, more so behind the scenes. And now I'm like, you know what? I want this to be my main focus. There's so many women out here who want to start businesses, and I want to help them. I want to help you in those beginning stages, because I didn't realize all the stuff that I didn't know until I started working with my business coach. And I started working with her about 15 months after I started my business, but 3 months after I went full time. After I was fired from my job, I started working with her. And I just realized I was completely in left field. Like, I was making some money, but nothing was consistent. I didn't really have a website. I didn't really have like email funnels, an email list, a sales plan, a launch plan. I had none of that without my business coach. And most importantly, the mindset work and really focusing on like the thoughts that you think, that changed my life completely. So I'm saying all that to say there's not going to be any perfect time for you to start a business. Today is the perfect day for you to start your business. Today is the day that you decide that I am going to do something that I love to do. So if you are desiring to start a business, if you don't take anything from this live, start today. And what does that look like? Research. The first step is research. I want to be a nail tech. I want to do hair. I want to be a business coach. I want to be a parenting coach. I want to be a relationship coach. Whatever it is that you desire, Google it, look it up, see what are the steps to take. Are there certifications? Like if you want to be a nail tech, you got to go to esthetician school. Okay. Nobody wants an unlicensed nail tech because there's stuff that you need to know when you are doing nails and when you are doing hair and when you are doing skincare, right? There's certain things you should know. So like there's certain professions and businesses where you may need to go, do some schooling, which your research will lead you to that. Then there's other things like becoming a coach. It's technically an unregulated industry. So you could literally be a dog training coach and you can teach families how to deal with their dogs. Remember, there were shows where like it was like the dogs from hell, and the person would come in and teach the owners how to train their dogs. That's something that you could do. There's so much that you can do when it comes to like coaching and being an educator and being a teacher of something, right? If you've been in HR for 20 years, you could be an HR consultant to businesses where businesses pay you to come in, audit their HR department and give them feedback and support. You can literally make money doing anything. So again, if you don't take anything from this, do the research on what you want. And if you don't know what business you want, that's when you start to look into yourself and figure out what you actually like to do. What brings you joy? If it was free, what would you be doing? And then figure out how you can monetize it. And that's what I'll be helping you all with tomorrow in the Brain to Business Bootcamp. So that's tomorrow from 4 to 8 p.m. There's still a couple spots left. You can sign up at KrysTheMaximizer.com. Are there any questions before I go? Any questions? I pray that this was helpful. Do your research, start your business. There's not going to be a perfect time. Don't wait around. Don't drag your feet. If the business is in your heart, start it. It doesn't mean you have to start selling anything or making money today, but you've got to start doing the research. You've got to start understanding what you need to do, how you need to do it, and what it's going to look like to get to your goal. Okay? Any questions? This was great. I feel great. Me and Kinsley are about to watch a movie. Any questions? Well, I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. I will try to go live tomorrow. We shall see what that looks like tomorrow. Okay. Let me see. I don't see any questions. So thank y'all for joining me. And I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Bye.